we start cleaning, we got some bottle of soapy water. Get it all nice and cleaned up. Get all the gunk out of here. You can tell my shocks are leaking because there's a lot of oily dust on here. Pour some water on that. Man, this thing's dirtier than I fucking realized. Still cleaning these axles here. They're quite dirty. Should probably do this a little bit more often than I have been. It's pretty dirty out here. And I'm just using Dawn dish soap and a toothbrush and water. Doesn't need to be perfect, as it's going to get dirty again. But we'll get it as clean as we can. Whew, that's cold on the foot. If you're thinking about getting an RC car, I do recommend the Trx4 chassis kit, so you too can build it yourself and know how to repair it when stuff breaks, which is always a good idea because it's bound to happen. Luckily, I've only had to replace some electronics on this truck. Other than that, nothing's really broke. Servo horn that comes with it was plastic, so that stripped out relatively quickly, which from what I've gathered, Traxxas electronics and servo horns are not the greatest. There's also Facebook pages out there that you can join. We can go into conversation in the in my Discord.
Who are you talking to?
The camera. Yeah. Probably could use a stiffer toothbrush, but for now this will work. That way when I go to pull these portals apart, all this dirt doesn't get in there and get all grindy and stuff, because there is gears inside here. You'll see when we pull it apart. That's as clean as that's gonna get. Good, nice little rinse down. Set that to the side. Onto the front axle here. And a lot of this I'll speed up when I'm not talking and just working. Think I should paint these parts and stuff, let me know in the comments. The body will be getting painted. What color? No idea. Haven't got that far yet. So it'll be off-putting for a little bit until I figure out what color I actually want to paint it. It's a quick job. Also have, as I mentioned in a previous video, got a 93 F-150 J Concepts body that is getting pinched in the rear and in the front and getting an exo cage built, but that will come on later. You got to get some bills paid off and whatnot before I start more projects. Started on it a while ago. I still got videos that I haven't posted on account my camera I'm currently using. The last one broke and had to get it shipped off and fixed, but we'll get back on there. I'll post some of those. Also remind everybody that it's an older video with some newer stuff once I get going on it again. ADHD is a killer. Now that I'm not really looking at the camera, it's just staring at my shoulder. Alright. That's kind of cleaned up. Not really. Once I get a better workstation, I'll have a cleaning station, a hose that I can actually use. So I'm working with what I got right now. Definitely miss being able to stream, so this is the next best thing. Hopefully we can make something of it, entertain you guys. Interesting to meet more people in the RC hobby, or if you have any hobbies in general that you want to share off, again, let me know, and we can follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description for my Instagram so y'all can follow me there, and then you can DM me for the link of the Discord. It is 18 plus. Alright. That's as clean as it's going to get right now, so we will go ahead and pull these beefy weights. These are Raceline portal weights. I think they're, I don't remember. Ooh. That sounds chunky. Shocks are leaking a lot of oil. I need new shocks. That'll come. Alright. They're greasy, so let's go ahead and pull these pieces apart. So I got some 3mm trio brass hex extensions. Give it a little bit, give the truck a little bit of a stance. Kind of bites you in the butt on stock, because it will, when you go to put the hex bolt on it, it doesn't seat all the way. So there's 1, 2, 3. 6, 8 bolts to pull this, or yeah, 8 bolts to pull this weight off, and that will give you access to the portal gears. want to make sure we don't lose these screws. And the video will probably be out a week after it's made, after this recording. So today is November 4th, so I'll work on the video throughout the week when I get home from work and whatnot. So you'll see it. You'll probably see it a week later. And then I'll probably throw some 1-minute videos on YouTube Shorts to kind of bring in some more people to check out the stuff. As I'm starting out, all the tools are at my hand, so I might as well take advantage of it. I can mostly do it with my laptop. Shorts I do from my phone. Electric drill would be ideal, but oh shit. One side's done, onto the other. Currently using a little poppet to hold my screws and stuff in. Comes in handy. Have little different pockets that hold certain different screws and whatnot in it. Hopefully using this camera, the quality of the video will be a little bit better than my crappy Galaxy S9 Plus. Was using a 22 Ultra, but I kind of broke it. I'm terrible with phones. Got a lot of ideas that I would like to do and share to you guys.
Hey.
Yes.
When I leave, are you going to come in and start cleaning up?
Yep. Yeah. Wife's currently working nights. So when she leaves, I got dad duties, which it's all alright. Everybody has a role to play. And then so won't be crawling for a little bit. Alright, now don't want to lose everything. And if you see, that's what everything looks like. She is definitely needing more grease, because demo is, if that focuses, can't really see as the screen's behind it, she is dry. So let's pull that bearing and slap that sucker back into the portal weight. Keep that there. Oop. We'll leave them gears. Yeah. Still got some grease in there, just not a whole lot. So I usually just take my finger, grab a little goop, a little dabadooya, slap her right there on that side like a so, right there. Use paper towel, wipe the grease off, and we'll just sit there and rotate that. Make sure the grease gets all worked into the gears until there's a nice layer on it. And just keep on working it. Yeah. Or, which I'll probably do, is pull that out, set that down, nice and easy like. Take my finger, so there, don't want to lose that pin right there, because if you lose that pin, you're kind of screwed. And then I'll just, can also do this. Kind of glue it all the way around. I like to get them teeds nice and stacked up with some grease, and we'll just put that right back in there and then roll it around, shaking a little bit because I'm trying to pinch this tube of grease in between my legs, get everything nice and yummy greasy. And then set that back down. Hopefully we don't lose it. Tear off a piece of this paper towel here so I can wipe the inside of this out, get it all nice and cleaned up for fresh grease. Any dirt that might be in there get cleaned out. See, it's all nice and dirty in there. Let's put that bearing back in, get it all nice and cleaned up. Which bearing looks really, stock bearings by the way, look in really good shape. So, not in need of a bearing kit just yet. This truck is over 3 years old. I got it right before my daughter was born in 2020, January 2020. So it's coming up on 4 years old, and that just goes right back on there like it was when you took it off. And we'll throw these screws back into it so I can move this tube of grease. Move that. Oop, not in front of the camera. We'll set it right behind it. Close the cap. Get that started. What up, what up?
Table?
Eh,
Bring the table over here, dude.
I'm working with what I got right now. I didn't know what you guys were doing, didn't want to bug you. Speaking of the devil, new camera guy just showed up.